Alright, y'all know what it is, chat. Story time of how I lost my virginity, part 2. Y'all remember the first time? Go check it out. Y'all know how it was. I'm not gonna spoil it. Go check that out. This is part 2. Alright, so let's start here. So, chat, I'm on Instagram. Just scroll, midnight. Y'all know how y'all be on y'all phone just scrolling midnight. Just scrolling. Y'all know. I see you may know. Y'all know the you may know tab? There's that you may know tab. It's about junior year, by the way, chat. It's about junior year. You may know. I see a girl. She looked bad. She had, the school initials. I'ma call her Lindsay. I'ma just say Lindsay. Then her name will be Lindsay. Because, can't say the real name. She had the bio, the high school, how they put the WSS, HSS, your school list. She had that in her bio. She had 2,900 followers. All her posts, 900 likes, 1,000, 1,300, 700, 600. She was bad. She looked good. She looked great. I'm gonna keep it up. She looked great. I was like, all right, I'm gonna just follow. She only followed 322 people or something like that. I was just like, I'm gonna follow and just say, hey, you look good. I didn't, that's what I stood up and I said. And I just went straight to sleep. I didn't mind, I didn't think she was gonna reply. Wake up in the morning, notification. The notification is, hey, I see you around a lot. Don't be a stranger. Oh, 4-5 R's at the end. Now let me tell y'all a tactic, dude, to know if a girl likes you. I'm getting about to know if a girl likes you, or a guy too. They put extra letters at the end of a word. It was 5 of them. Oh, don't be a stranger. I was like, don't be a stranger. What you mean? What you mean? I don't be seeing her around school though. She was new to the school, chat. She was obviously a junior. Remember, start of junior year. New to the school. It's about 3 weeks in, I say. On the bus, how some people just be minding their business, don't want nobody to talk to them, nothing like that. That was me. I'm on the bus, just got AirPods and just jamming, listening to music. Don't want nobody to disturb me. Friend next to me, stuff like that. I'm one of the last stops. I get off the bus, I'm just walking. I'm just walking nonchalantly, I feel something on my back. Just that weird tingly feeling. Y'all ever feel it? Like when somebody's tickling you. I look back, look down. I see about the baddest, and I mean baddest, little Latina girl. Y'all know who it is. Latina's top 3. My top 3 and my top 3. I'm gonna keep it above. I see her, I was like, hey, she's like, hey, I didn't even know you got off at this stop. I didn't know you did either. Y'all know those type of guys who just won't mind their business and always in your conversations? Cause guys, I was talking to a girl at the time, this other girl. She wasn't giving me nothing though, but I was talking to this other girl at the time. This guy in the back, so nosy. Yo, Isaiah, don't you got a girl? I said, don't you talk to 5-6 girls? I said, weren't you wearing that yesterday? I wasn't wearing that yesterday, bro. I wasn't. Just being nosy. She ain't care though. She ain't care. She act like she couldn't hear him. Like, boy, bye, ring. She act like she didn't hear him. She act like she didn't hear him. She's still talking to me. Her house was first. My house, it's a neighborhood, but not really. There's sections, different houses, stuff like that. She went first. Said bye. The conversation was literally just about a 4-minute walk. Literally just, the simple stuff. What's your favorite color, favorite movie? What's like do for fun? Just simple stuff, chat. Simple stuff. Y'all know how I be, just simple stuff. She said bye. Like I said, like she said, don't be a stranger to me. I was like, I won't be. Trust me. I won't. Walked back to my house. I didn't really have much to get back to. I was playing the game. That I didn't start TikTok until senior year. So I just, playing the game. Yeah. Chat, keep in mind, this is about a month before I got my driver's license. So this is the last couple of times I was riding the bus. Next day, ride the bus. Same thing. Get off, talk, hide her house. Same thing for 2 days. Because the first story was Tuesday, by the way. Wednesday, Thursday. We're at Thursday now. That's when I got a hug. She came up to me. She was like, oh my goodness. We hugged. It was a good hug. It was a good hug, man. It was a good hug. I loved it. She smelled good, looked good, body tea, hair tea, very demure hug. Very demure hug. Very demure hug. First hug. I got one of these. Good hug, good hug, good hug. Let me show you how it was like. Damn. Like some of these. Inching, you know, kind of close to the booty. But I ain't, you know, I'm not like that. She was kind of a freak, though. Because let me tell y'all, I don't know why I sat back down. Gotta get back up to show y'all. Look. There was this much room, right? This much room. She walks past and hits it. I'm like, okay, so she's going. She's overly going. She's a freak. I'm kidding about. She was a freak, chat. She was definitely a freak. I was like, I did not expect that. Let's go to next Monday. That's when the kissing started. That's when the mooches started. But they weren't like that. They were. And it was crazy because the day we got our first kiss, and it was a long one, nobody in the neighborhood saw. And it was right after the, but nobody saw. Which is strange because, you know, a lot of people from the neighborhood would go to my school, and nobody saw other than maybe elderly people and stuff like that. But no kids were seeing. Chatted up, you know. I had ended up getting the number the day we hugged. First, we were still messaging on Instagram. Got her Snap. It was Instagram and Snap. Ended up getting her number. Third, FaceTiming, stuff like that. Chill FaceTime, stuff like that. You know, I'm trying to get home and play the game, though. So, get home, play the game, stuff like that. FaceTime while we playing. Never fell asleep on the phone. Never fell asleep on the phone. I still got the other girl. We text and stuff like that. But she wasn't giving me none of this. Like, nothing crazy. We was eating at lunch. We was going to the movies sometimes. But nothing like this. Nothing crazy. So, you know, I'm overly going because she was bad. Big booty. She looked good. She looked good, man. I'm going to give it a what? So, let's go to Friday, was it? Friday. We get off the bus. Well, let me tell you. My parents were not going to be there. My siblings were not going to be there. There was like some thing they had to go to, and they were going to be there till like 2 or 3 in the morning. So I had to home to myself for like 17 hours. Well, I don't know how to do the math. We got off the bus at like 3. It's like 17, 18. I don't know how to do the math. 12 hours, something like that, chat. Something like that. And I was like, okay, I'm going to bring it to my house. I had it planned out. I had everything planned out. Except for the rubbers. I didn't have any rubbers, chat. I didn't have any rubbers. And I was like, I cannot smash her. I can't. She's overly freaky. I can't risk it. But we get off the bus. What's crazy is she walked to my house for the first day this day. It was like the stars aligned. It was destiny. It was destiny. I didn't even ask her. I was going to ask her regardless, We get the kissing. Outside the house, little smooches. I just hit her with you trying to come in? She was like, yeah, sure, of course. But what about your parents? I was like, you good. They're not going to be here today. She hit me with one of these. Really? Yeah. Go straight up my room. You know, I turned on the TV, told her hop in the bed. I had ESPN on. Y'all know I be watching sports stuff. So I had ESPN on. I was like, nah, let me turn this to BET. Something more settled. She like, not gonna force her to like sports. She don't like sports. Chat. You ain't gotta force a girl to like sports. I didn't know if she did or not, but turn on BET. That's when it gets wild. She starts getting naked, undressing me. This is my first time. I didn't even know how to take a bra off. I just reached back and it just snapped and just fell off. I didn't have any rubbers though. She was going. I couldn't tell. I was like, no, I can't. Hold on. Give me a second. It sucked because we were in the middle. So I was hard. She was wet. Everything was aligning. I was like, I gotta look for rubbers. I'm running around the house looking. Couldn't find them. I look under the bed of my siblings, stepbrother. There was like this big just box, and I was like, Please, God. Open it up. It was like heaven to me at the time. Magnums, dildo, just a lot of dildos, magnums, everything. Everything was in there. I pick up a magnum. I make sure everything's placed correctly because I don't want my brother to beat me up. Make sure everything was placed correctly. I kid you not. I pick up a magnum. I hit one of these. I was so happy. I was running. I was literally running like that. I was running so loud, so happily. She was like, "What is that noise?" I was like, "Boo, I don't know. Let's get to cracking." Put it on. You know, we had to wait. We had to get a little hard. But dude, it didn't really. It was about an hour long. But as soon as I went in there, she started sucking my meat. She was like, "I want to make sure it feels great and you like it, enjoy it too." Okay. Okay. Then we get into it. I'm hitting her with anything, everything. It's about an hour 30. Everything was good. We stayed about another 2 hours. Let her out. It's about 7, 6 now. 6, 7. Open the door. Let her out. Take her to her house. Hug her. Kiss her. First hand on the booty. I mean, I already smashed her. Hand on the booty. Hugged. Remember that guy from earlier? Yeah. Remember that guy from earlier? Yo, don't you have a girlfriend, bro? He's standing out there. And he was like, "I'm telling your girlfriend." He does end up doing that. And that'll be for a later story, but he does end up doing that. When I tell you I did not like this guy, I did not like this guy. What's your church? Probably a sophomore. He's 1 grade or younger. Me and her keep contact. That was the first night. I hit her up and I was like, "Just sleep in here. Just sleep in my room. I'll sneak you back." I mean, I'll sneak. She ended up sleeping in my room. I brought, like, she left her house in the middle of the night. Because my mom texted me and said, "Sorry, Isaiah. Sorry, boo. We won't be back until, like, 11 tomorrow." I hit it with a little 2K. Yes! She ended up sleeping in my room. Didn't do nothing. We just slept together. But, yeah. Snuck back in her house. Went to the bus stop same time, but yeah. The next story will be of how I got caught cheating. Not really cheating, we were friends, but we was talking, we was going on dates stuff. By this guy who told my girlfriend, like, I'm like, "Why, motherfucker?" That'll be the next story. Like, subscribe, you guys know the drill. Hope you guys like this. Love you guys. Keep going.